Energy.
Mouth good, everybody?
We good.
Clean.
Clean, we
No
good.
spinach.
Nah,
Okay.
we straight.
All right. Oh, so the date, I just did, yeah. More? I think we're good. We're all pretty loud.
Tyrone,
You don't think
my
so?
assistant, has joined
Get to
in.
it. Solo.
Okay, so Frank
He
is
said,
gonna be,
like the mayor.
it will air the 10th.
Yeah.
We are at
Official.
episode 7.
All right, you gonna start the intro with
Yeah.
that?
Thank you, Ted. That's my brother. I'm the future mayor of Winston. Believe that.
Speaking
we
into
will back you.
existence.
I'm running for house next time.
Yes.
Yes.
Midterm, you run for mayor, I got house.
Let's do it. Let's do
Listen,
it.
man.
Let's do it.
Breaking these boundaries.
Yes. You gotta get at the table.
Right.
You gotta get at
If you
the
don't
table.
like it, if you don't like it, go run for office.
You better know what I'm saying. Y'all better get at the table and stop sitting up there and sitting on the outside.
It's in my bag.
And look, I ain't even waiting for them to pull out a chair at the table. I'm pulling my own chair up at the table.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And that's the problem. Too many. See, we already started up. Y'all-
Yeah, yeah. Hey, man.
It's cool, it's cool.
I'm already ready to go.
We
Look.
rolling. We rolling.
You want one?
Yes.
Rolling. Getting.
You can keep it.
He said I need to wear suits every day.
It's
My
got
assistant.
our,
Listen,
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah.
it's got the QR code on it.
Go follow them right now on all social media platforms. Facebook, correct?
All
Facebook,
vote on
Instagram,
purpose.
Twitter.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Vote on purpose.
Non-profit.
Non-profit organization. Donate to this organization to help them
It's for the people.
continue to be a voice for the people. Not only just for the people, but for you.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So,
We're trying to get people in office for your community.
yes.
Yeah.
Vote on purpose. Vote on purpose.
That's
Vote
it.
on purpose. I want y'all to join in this comment. I want y'all to really like, share, tag in this video because it's going to be some great things that I'm going to talk about today. And see, I have a lot of pain in me today, so I have a lot of things that I'm going to say, and it's going to be a lot of things. It's going to be a great anointing coming out for me today, okay? Because I feel it. So I'm telling you, y'all better join in. This is going to be probably the best interview I have ever did. All right.
All right. Let's get it.
All right, we're gonna start it here.
We're gonna start rolling. We're already rolling with YouTube. That's gonna be all. And this is
Awesome.
straight to the cast.
All right, welcome everyone. It is episode 7. 7's my lucky number.
Okay.
My favorite number. Episode 7, Thursday, September 10th. We have myself, Brian, co-founder,
Yes.
and we have one of our favorite people here, Frankie.
Yes.
Frank, the Hope Dealer. Welcome.
Yes.
My brother.
I'm glad to be here today.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for coming. You're all spiffy. You look amazing.
I'm trying.
You know,
to
we're
be
usually
like-
out on the streets, so we
You know
see
what
each
I'm
other in
saying?
t-shirts and
some shorts
our
and
bummy
some flip-flops,
clothes.
you know?
Yeah, I still got my flip-flops on.
Come on here now.
So yeah, man, we're definitely glad to have you, man. Thank you for taking the time out because I know you stay out. One of the few people that are literally boots to the ground out there in the streets. So we appreciate you for that. So yeah, man, we're gonna just jump right in. I want to start off by maybe first introducing who you are to the people. Some may not know you, some aren't out there where you are. So this is a good platform to kind of get more people involved.
Yes.
Right, yeah. So yeah, tell us who you are, what motivated you, how'd you get started? Because you're young.
Well, as they stated before, my name Frankie Giss, community activist here. I'm from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, from the north side of Winston, getting 52 North, 30 runners, long live Marley. I got into activism because of Trayvon Martin. I never forget it when he got killed. I was sitting in the classroom crying. I was attending Quality Education Academy here in Winston-Salem. Everybody know it as QEA. I was sitting in the classroom and I began to cry. And my principal by the name of Dr. Tamara Turner came up to me and said, "Frankie, what do you think we should do?" And I was like, "Let's protest," you know? And that was the very first protest I ever did. And ever since then, I've been into activism. I have my own nonprofit called HopeDealears Outreach. Then I started a women's organization that was called Women with Divine Purpose, but I ended up giving that to my fiance and she changed that name to PrEP.
Okay.
So, I'm just out here in the community daily. My hands are tied into different things in activism and in business. So, that's pretty much who I am, what I do. I just love motivating the people. I love speaking. I love talking. I love being a voice. That was my gift, and I love being that voice. Anytime I'm able to be a voice, that's what I do.
That's how we met you.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we attended one of the first protests here in Winston-Salem after George Floyd was murdered.
Yes.
And it was a really big, peaceful protest,
Yes,
multiple
really
speakers. But when you came on and you were talking, it just silenced everyone.
Wow.
You literally took over. Yeah. And I was like, we got to connect with this guy somehow.
Yeah.
Then we came to the next protest, which was the big one that you led.
Yes.
When we,
Yep.
That was huge.
Over
that was on a
2,000
Saturday. Yeah.
Over 2,000 people came.
And that, we literally were like right behind you at the front. So we felt
that energy.
Yeah, real close to you that day. And then more and more we kept talking. You kept going live. You kept putting stuff out. What are we going to do to change? What are we going to do to keep this going?
Right.
We have a biracial son.
Right.
So we wanted to do something.
Yeah, to add to that momentum, that move, because it's one thing to talk about it, and protesting definitely has its place. Absolutely. But then when you're done with the protest, when you walk home or drive home, what's the next step? What you going to eat? What are you doing? So
sleep is not the next step.
No.
Rest is not the next step.
It's not. That's where the action takes place. That's where you got to get on it. You got to get on your move. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's kind of
So we called him.
Yeah.
So he was live. I was like, let me see what this dude's talking about. We were both not working that day.
That's right.
So we called in on Instagram Live, chat with him, and I was like, we're gonna do this.
You remember that?
Yep, I remember that.
Because I was like, if I'll put this out there into the world, and people hear it, we're gonna have to commit to it and do it. And
right.
So we did, and here we all are.
A
couple of months
that
later.
made my heart glad. That made my heart glad because that lets me know that I'm doing something right.
You are.
Yeah, like I always say, I don't care if I only touch one or two people. I did what God wanted me to do. So I'm grateful for that. And y'all make my heart glad to see that you started something that was birthed from what, I did. And that's just awesome. That's just great. That's great. That's great.
So you have the nonprofit. What's the mission and the goal of your nonprofit?
HopeDealears Outreach is created to be the hope in the community.
Okay.
HopeDealears aim to help the betterment of the people. Okay. Right. We provide the people with resources. Okay. That single mothers, single fathers, who have limited resources or no resources at all, and we say, hey, we'll step in. We're going to give you hope for tomorrow. You don't have to worry about that. I got you, my sister. I got you, my brother. I may not be able to do this, but I know someone who can. Right. We also go into different communities and build relationship. And when I say, y'all heard what I said, build relationship with the people and figure out what they need, what they don't need, and we execute that. So we go out there, build with the relationships with the people by mentoring the children. If we see that, we do clothing drives. We go out there randomly with a whole bunch of food, snacks, groceries, and we just say, come up here and get you whatever you need.
Right.
You got it.
Right.
How many can I get? Whatever you need. How many as you want. We also, one thing that HopeDealears is big on is the movement of stopping the violence.
Okay.
That's our big movement of stop the violence. If anybody knows me, that's the first thing I'm gonna say is stop the violence. And I'm always fighting against gun violence.
Which is nonstop right now.
Nonstop right now.
Yeah.
You see? And so that's pretty much what HopeDealears do. We're all the way around. Hope stands for helping other people everywhere.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
So when you think about that, we on every platform. Our voice is needed everywhere. HopeDealears is needed. That's why if you'll see me here, you're like, oh, you here too? We're HopeDealears. Yeah. We helping other people everywhere. Right. You see what I'm saying? Right. So that's what pretty much HopeDealears do. We're all the way around. We're all the way around. If it has anything to do with voting, we're there. Right. We need hope for that.
Right.
So it's just, that's pretty much what HopeDealears is. We're just the voice for the people.
Gotcha.
I like it.
Yeah, man. So, and even with that, so how do you stand in front of a crowd with no fear and project your voice like you do with the passion and that spirit, that energy behind
and
it?
love.
And yeah. How do you get all that bottled up and be able to put that out?
To be honest, I'd be scared.
Yeah.
I'd be nervous as hell.
Yeah.
You know, but one thing I've learned that it's not me, it's the anointing on my life.
All right, okay.
You know, I was anointed since I was in my mother's womb for this. You see what I'm saying? I tell people the Bible says many are called but few are chosen. It's a lot of people who get phone calls, but it's not a lot of people who get that call but get chosen. I was one of the chosen ones.
You answered it.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's pretty much why I could get up there, because I'm chosen for it. This is what God birthed me to do. So when I get up there, all that fear or whatever I was feeling, or I don't feel like speaking anymore, goes out the window. I just get up there and just start boom, 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 boom. And it is what it is after that, you know? Right. Now, if you want me to sing, now I ain't doing it. I'm no singer.
But chosen for that.
You see what I'm saying? I wasn't chosen for that.
But you know a couple. We'll let them do it though.
You see? Right. But I know a couple people.
Yeah.
Right. I got the resources for you.
That's it.
Yeah, you definitely take that motivation and you run, because every time we have watched you in action, you go from point A to point B to point C. Yep. No water needed, no stopping.
It's hard.
You just keep
going.
It's
just, I be feeling it, you know? Yeah. I be feeling it.
That's how you know you were meant to do something, though.
Absolutely.
Because you just keep going.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. So I don't know, what do you want to jump into? Some questions, or you want to take a little?
Let's let him announce the phone number here to his people. See if anybody wants to call in.
Listen, y'all, call in right now. Call in right now. I want you to call in and ask a question.
Open topics.
Open topics. Y'all, no filter. 336. I want you to write this number down, or
this is vote on purpose number.
Go ahead and call. This is vote on purpose number. This is the number for this podcast. 336-890-6400. 336-890-6400. Call in right now, and I want you to call in and ask some questions, and let's dialogue and let's have a great conversation, because so many people have a lot to talk about on Facebook, but when people give you the platform and the opportunity to call in and voice your opinion, y'all get quiet and don't want to do nothing. So that's why I'm telling you now, go ahead and call in, because if I see you say something after this, I'm going to call you out on it. I'm going to say you had the perfect opportunity to let your voice be heard.
Questions about candidates, about elections, about the votes, anything we can help, reach out. Let's do it.
Call in.
So we're going to take a break right here on this, and we'll come right back.
Call in.
Let's do it.
All right, cool. Make sure that's recording good.
Think we rolling. Oh, I ain't getting none of that.
Are you joking?
Nah, I'm joking.
Oh, I'm about to good God about
This dude, y'all.